What's good, what's good, what's good? It's Overeat's Gamer back with another live stream. And we are back with another new series here on the channel called Silo. Interesting name. For sure. And we got a new season that's going to be airing, I think, July 3rd, I believe. So, not sure if we're going to be called... no, we definitely won't be. We'll get a portion through season 1. Yeah, we'll get a portion through season 1, but we definitely won't get caught up. But that's okay. Alrighty. That was fun. Okay. Appreciate the sub only mode, Mr. Dan. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Stowaway. God damn. Oh, man, Mr. Dan. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, Mr. Dan? So, so welcome back to the channel. What's good? Not too shabby, how are you? Honestly, if I knew it was this time, I would have squeezed in another one. I didn't. I didn't know. I mean, I ended up watching some other videos of some other content. If you know what I mean. It's a. Yeah, I think we should get carried away today, unfortunately. Damn. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Alrighty. Well, bam. Silos. Put this right out. I want to be up all night either way, so. Too serious though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to be awake for, Mr. Dean, so. Um, being curious on it. Yes, for sure. For sure. Turn it down just slightly. Let's see the editing go. After this. One. Ooh, it's hard to say. Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to squeeze some in or something. I don't know. Or, you know what I mean? When you wake back up, you know what I mean? We squeeze in another one, you know what I mean? And then in between, I do some others, you know what I mean? I mean, I would be going, so. Oh man. Well, I can tell you this: for you to get going about Avatar, you're gonna be even more behind on it. One Piece will be easy, though. Yeah. Avatar, we are fucked up. The only good thing is it's quick and fast, and you know what I mean. We can move it around. You know what I mean. That's the nice thing about it. So I mean, we could spread it out, I guess, if we need to. You know what I mean? That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Um, I would like not to get behind on any other. Like like we're staying on track with One Piece. I prefer to keep on track with it. You know what I mean? This is gonna make throwing Etheria in here a little bit more complicated, especially if situations like you getting completely busy with it is a thing. um, yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I got distracted by videos and stuff like that. I should have just jumped. I mean, because I probably would have actually done 3 episodes or so of of Invincible and stuff like that. But I didn't know. You said a couple hours, so I was like, oh shit. Which that ended up being longer. So, but yeah, that's why these shows are good for now. That's right. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, I agree with that one. Where we can, you know, if if we got time, we could throw it in there, and if we don't, then we don't. You know what I mean? And that's fine, and that's okay. I'm not gonna bitch about that. Um, I think that's okay that we do that, or it's intermittent, or if we're able to fit it in, great. If we're not the end of the world. I mean, we'll try again the next week. You know, and that's how we'll base it on. Whether we can or can't. Um, I definitely would like to get re-caught up on Avatar again. That'd be great. Um, you know, or if we still do 4. I mean, I don't know. We'll do these 2 episodes and then we'll see where we're at. That's it. Once easier. I'm sorry, it'll be easier. Yeah, it'll be easier. Yeah, definitely will. Yeah, because when we're only doing 4 episodes, it's only 2 hours, so it's not too shabby. Won't be too shabby. And then yeah, I got lots of other. That's a lot because I'm behind on Invincible too. That's the thing. You know what I mean? I'm 6 episodes behind. Um, about to be 8. So I gotta try to fit that somewhere. And I haven't even done Hedgehog Bros. Like I'm freaking like way off the charts with that. Right back in the share with that. So that's lovely. And of course, no gameplays either. So you know, we're doing amazing. Data Dixter. Yeah, I'm able to stay pretty consistent for the most part with Dexter. Like I said, I have a problem. I always, like oversleep and shit like that. You know what I mean? And, I think if I kind of get a little bit better on track with that, I think I'll be able to squeeze some of those different shows, continuations in there and stuff like that a little bit more easier, which means it will put me in a better spot in general for doing other things. You know what I mean? So I definitely need to do that. Obviously, this Friday and Saturday is going to be crazy, so that's not going to help with that stuff. So, and, I am way behind on that. They're in the 30s, I think. They're in the 30s. I think going on mid 30s now. So I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. So we killing it. Amy. The only good thing on that is that if I get some big grinders in there, I can get recalled back up. You know what I mean? So that's the only good thing on it is I can increase the number I do in one stream, especially if I have the time to be able to do so, and I can get back caught up a little bit more quicker. You know what I mean? So, so yeah, it's I just got to do these last Q&As here, and then after that, then I can kind of slowly squeeze it in somewhere. 30 shit, yeah, that's right. Once I wake up after this one weekend enough. Early we could fit in one piece of oil. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of figure out which one I'm gonna do here. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, it's a new series on the channel. Of course, another one on Apple. So, we've heard pretty dang good things. A lot of people recommended this series to us, of course, and stuff like that. So me and Dan are going to be reacting to this. I already made the playlist all the way up to date. I just didn't put the description of it and stuff like that. So those kind of things I'll kind of add over time. Let me know what you guys think. Go for 5 likes. Hit that like button. I would appreciate it very much. Hit that subscribe button for more fire content like this. More silo, of course. Hit that bell to be notified every time we go live or upload content like this. Of course, the playlist will be in the description below. Check it out. See my entire reaction before we get into it. Of course. So I believe to give you a rundown, it is in a ruined and toxic future. Thousands live in a giant silo deep underground after a sheriff breaks a cardinal rule and residents die mysteriously. Engineer Juliet starts to uncover the secrets and the truth is the description of it. Looks very interesting, looks very intriguing, and willing to give it a chance, see how good it is. Kind of like an apocalyptic type series. So, definitely curious to see if it's really good. Obviously, I got 7 other, well, counting this one, 7 other shows that we are doing here on the channel, or that is on the list. You know what I mean? That's not counting elsewhere. So so we got a lot here for sure. We're gonna be busy for a bit. So yeah, hit that like button. I would appreciate it very much. We got episode 1, Freedom Day, and then episode 2, Holston's Pick. So these are the 2 episodes. Obviously, the usual time frame of 50 minutes to an hour, roughly. So we'll be doing 2 episodes at a time because of the length. And yeah, so there's so much about this. Here we go. Little 5 shit. Yes, sir. All right, let's get it. Obviously, you can't see anything because of copyright. Hopefully, I won't have any issues as well. I shouldn't. I really haven't had much issues with this series on here, but you never know.
Movie mode.
We do not know why we are here. We do not know who built the silo. We do not know why everything outside the silo is as it is.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Hey, Sam. You awake yet?
I'm about halfway there.
We do not know when it will be safe to go outside. We only know that day is not this day.
Sure.
Hey.
You're in early.
I couldn't sleep. Got the damn leg cramps.
When you get your coffee, meet me in holding 3.
3. Want some coffee? What are you doing?
I want to see her.
No. Sheriff.
Should have done it 3 years ago. But I couldn't listen.
Hey. Stop. Come on out of there. Let's talk about this.
I made up my mind or I wouldn't be in here. I'm sorry.
You're gonna say this to me after all we've been through.
Wait till Sandy gets in.
I don't want you to say it. Please, Sheriff. Don't say it.
Deputy Morris.
Please, Sheriff.
I want to go out. Good things rolling out there coming to light.
Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. So I guess he can't do it. Or he can't take it. Interesting.
Are you getting coffee?
I am.
I'll take milk, please. Actually, no milk. I don't need any milk. No. Come on, it's almost 8.
Okay.
Please.
Coming.
Thanks. I don't know why we're doing this. We're not gonna get it. We had 2 tries.
Third time's a charm.
You're just excited to have sex every day.
Yeah, you could be pregnant a month from now. Please let it be more than that.
So maybe
No, I love you.
we're
No matter
step
what.
backwards, maybe.
Shut up. We're doing this. Let's go.
Allie, his office doesn't open for an hour.
Yeah, well, we can get some breakfast. We can talk about baby names, which would be me just humoring you, because obviously, if I'm giving birth to this little critter, I'm naming it whatever the hell I want.
Cool. We're gonna see some coordinated game.
Good luck. Oh,
So
thanks.
in the future, yeah. That's
Nice
what
one.
Thank you.
Now we jump backwards. Interesting. Okay.
Oh. I really hate this part.
People are just happy for us.
No, I just wish everyone didn't know.
Oh, shit.
Sheriff, Mrs. Becker, I don't mean to intrude.
So don't.
There's your famous tell it like it is manner. Why everyone likes you.
If everyone likes me, I'm not doing my job.
Mrs. Becker, your husband might not be interested in what I have to say.
No, what I'd really be interested in is you leaving us alone, Julia.
But whatever our sheriff may have told you, I provide fertility
Oh,
counseling.
yeah? Like what?
Your husband's waiting for me to say something I'm not legally allowed to say.
Such as?
Clever. I have no desire to be sent out, thank you, Sheriff. Mrs. Becker, if you've an open mind, come see me. I wish you both the very best. What does she do exactly?
She goes right to the edge of promising people a baby if they do what she says, which is fraud. And it's cruel.
Let that go now. Now, after I remove the birth control, it'll take 2 to 3 weeks for your hormones to reset. That said, some couples do become pregnant within days of getting clearance. But then you know all this. Is this your second time?
Third.
And last. I'm almost 38.
Can you feel this?
Just pressure.
Well, even though you're numb, it's still going to feel weird. You make sure the capsule's implanted quite deep, so it never gives you any trouble. But not for long, as I am done. And there it is. You're no longer under birth control. You are now free to make a baby.
Thank you, Mrs. Flores. I swear, if one more person congratulates us.
Impregnate me. Now.
Yes.
Wait. Remember last time? At some point, this is going to start feeling like work.
Best work ever.
We tried like 4 times before we finally got clearance, so now's your time.
Yeah, so.
My cousin Charlene, she convinced her husband he had to dye his unit blue.
Did it work?
They got pregnant. But I'm pretty sure his blue dick had nothing to do with it. She was just fucking with him. Gives you a clue to that marriage. Hello, Bernard.
Morning, Bernard.
Aaron, Allison, I see you posted an article on our BBS about recovering deleted files.
I did.
You do know you need to get my approval for any IT-related content before it goes live.
Well, I figured we could cut down on service calls if people could handle some things on their own.
I took it down in post. I have no doubt your intentions were good, but our reporting structure is there for a reason.
Got it.
Did you know you were breaking the rules?
No. Maybe. Kind of. Too many rules.
You want to work in IT.
It's not just IT. It's everywhere. We blame the rebels for erasing our history, right?
Yes.
So why can't we ask questions about that stuff? And if losing our history is so bad, why can some goons from Judicial send you down to the mines if you happen to have a relic from the before times?
Allison.
Really? You're gonna use your sheriff voice with me?
Honey, the pact is the only history we have. What if a bunch of rule breakers decide they want to see for themselves what it's like above ground? They somehow manage to open that door? We are done. Part of my job is making sure that doesn't happen.
Wow, they just start opening that. That's crazy. Damn. Lots of time to soon.
I got my period. I know. We still have time.
What are you so afraid of?
I'm afraid some drunken pyromaniac adolescent with a cherry bomb is going to start a fire that sets off a stampede.
Are you done? Is it safe for me to speak? Ever since you've been wearing the sash, we've been wearing a badge. Freedom Day is going off without a hitch. It's a long damn time.
All deputies will be on patrol and we'll have fire teams on every 10th level.
It's getting harder to see with every passing month.
A long time between cleanings means things are going well.
No one wants a cleaning. People need to see what it's like out there.
Mrs. Becker. Oh, hi.
I was looking for you.
Are you pregnant? Not yet, but I'm afraid I won't be needing your assistance. Take care.
Oh, no. That's not why I was looking for you. I'd like to ask you a question in private.
Oh, I hate that term, Freedom Day. It's so simplistic.
Put down the Rebellion Day would be more accurate.
Ma'am, you said you wanted to ask me a question. Why'd you do that?
Because I don't want them to hear.
Who?
Well, who's got listeners?
Judicial?
Have you ever wondered what was on the servers they erased and the books they burned? If it was even the rebels that did it?
I should get to work.
Oh, please. I didn't ask you here on a whim. I've heard you're someone who also wonders.
Who told you that?
Why do we live underground? What actually happened out there?
I'm going now.
One last thing. Do you really think you're the kind of person they want having children?
3 times with no success? She just said it started to feel a little intentional.
Okay, now she has officially descended from eccentric oddball to completely fucking crazy. I should send the psych team to pay Gloria.
Don't. She just...
Just what? Said something that upsets you.
She and her husband couldn't have a baby. She wants you to find out why.
You had your birth control removed, Allie. We have the same shot at making a baby as anyone who has clearance. Okay?
Okay.
It's kind of intriguing.
You're not gonna like this. My buddy George submitted another ticket. Guess whose turn it is to take it?
He's a programmer in the mids for the repair stall on the market.
Why do you have to go?
Everybody's taking off for Freedom Day. Because you're working, I figured I would just be on call. But he wants me to be there first thing in the morning, which means I have to go down tonight and get a room in the hostel. Also means that you will be missing this evening's entertainment.
Honey.
I know. I'll be quiet. Here.
Honey. Arms it. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit. I don't get pregnant from that. I never will.
Oh, my God. Oh, Lord.
We'll beat you to the top and open the door to the outside, letting all the poison into the silo.
Not so fast, rebel!
In the name of the founders! Ah!
Definitely intriguing. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely intriguing. It's definitely intriguing.
Alison Becker?
I am. You must be.
I've been looking forward to meeting you for a long time.
Sorry about getting you down here on Freedom Day.
I'm on call. My husband's working, so
That's what I figured, being the sheriff. But I thought I might get you.
I don't understand. How can I help you?
I read your post on how to retrieve deleted files. I had a feeling it wouldn't stay up long, so I printed it.
That must have cost you a fortune.
Yeah, worth every credit. It got me a long way. But I needed to see you in person, so I put in a repair request, hoping I'd get you. Of course, they said everyone but you. So then I thought with the holiday,
Why didn't you just ask for me?
I didn't want to arouse suspicion.
From who?
Who wrote the law on relics?
You're worried about judicial?
Isn't everybody?
Is this about a relic?
That's just it. I don't know. Guy came in with this about a year ago. Said he found it under the carpet in a closet. I fired it up and it looked like it was empty. Then I tried what you posted and I was able to check the memory. It says most of the drive is in use, but I can't find any files. There's something on there, I just don't know how to get to it.
Could just be old family recipes.
They're very old family recipes. Check the log in IT. There's no record of this serial number. Of course, the log starts after the rebellion.
You think this drive is over 140 years old? That's impossible. All the drives were destroyed in the rebellion.
Could just be an entry error. Or not.
It might be as simple as just figuring out the name on the directory, may I?
Is there anything I can...
Not talking would be great. Happy Freedom Day. Happy Freedom Day, Mayor. Very nice to see you all.
Yeah, it's definitely a controlled routine. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at. Controlled routine. Doesn't want certain things to be shared, you know what I mean? Trying to keep secrets. That's what I'm getting at. It's very interesting.
Any idea what the 18 means? Do you have a magnifying glass?
Yep.
Six minutes and 6 seconds past 6 o'clock on this day, 140 years ago. That is the moment we regained our freedom. We are gathered on the anniversary to remember the terror of the rebellion. If they had succeeded, if they had opened the door to the outside world, none of us would be here right now. They didn't succeed, thank the founders. But they did manage to take away our history.
Got anything more powerful?
That's as powerful as they get.
It's letters, but this is library.
They destroyed our computer drives. They shredded our files and burned all the books in our libraries. But they were stopped. Our heroic forebears won the day.
Look at this.
I won't. You shouldn't either. You should bury this.
Bury it? Are you kidding? This is the greatest.
This is a relic. It's against the law to even have it.
No, but this could be the key to everything we don't know. We have
They
to
can
look.
send you out to clean this.
You gonna tell your husband?
Just get rid of it.
And their great victory should be celebrated with cheers.
Looking at it, Mr. Dan. Oh, man.
It should be celebrated with horns.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's digging into it.
And it should be remembered in silence.
Oh, shit, already. I heard something.
Sorry. I'm just really exhausted from that climb. I think if I didn't sit on my ass all day, I'd be more fit. Just saying I'm tired.
Are you 70 levels tired? Or are you tired? Still have some time.
This can't be fun for you anymore.
It's not fun. I have a baby.
So did I.
How did it go with George?
Couldn't help him.
I think he's just lonely. Wants to converse with other computer geeks.
I don't know if it's something I ate or if I catching a cold, but I don't feel great.
Well, go home. I'll tell Bernard.
Thanks.
Feel better soon.
going back. That's it. Yep, I know. Oh,
Come in, come in.
oh, okay. That's a different. Okay, that's the old lady, right? I thought you were going back in the guy.
I hoped you'd be back. Why wouldn't they want us to have children?
Bernard behaved himself.
I didn't see him. I think I'm gonna take tomorrow off. Go to the market.
What do you need? I can send a porter.
Just want to look. Get some exercise. Take my mind off.
Sure. Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see everything.
I had a feeling she was going to go back.
My brain is fried. Needless to say, we should tell anybody about this.
Needless to say. When can you come back?
I don't know. What's this?
I don't know.
Last one?
Hey, keep right.
It's late.
I lost track.
Go on a shopping spree. Spend all our credits.
Yeah. I wish. Next time.
I got a message from the doctor. The only time he can see us is at 11. But, you never know. We technically still have a few hours.
That's fine. I'm gonna sleep in a little, so I'll meet you there.
Are you okay?
No. But I will be.
That time.
Thank you.
Hey.
Who's Allison?
Oh, she sent a reporter saying she wasn't feeling well.
Thanks.
Sure.
We need to talk.
What's going on?
Sit.
You okay?
Sit, please. I was going to talk to you last night, but I wasn't sure you were going to be able to hear what I had to say. You can always listen, honey.
What are you talking about? I don't listen.
Talking is not listening. Because you're a lawman, I figured I needed to give you some proof.
Proof of what?
I can't tell you how I know this, but they were never going to let us have children.
What?
I'm not the type of person they want having kids.
Who's they?
The enforcers of the pact. They want docile, obedient people.
I saw Dr. Lennon take out your birth control.
No, you didn't.
I was there.
He was behind a curtain. You didn't see what he was doing.
Allison.
I can assure you, he didn't take out my birth control.
How do you know that?
Because I just did.
What did you do? Keep pressure on it and don't move.
Wow.
You gotta go. What? It's Allison.
Oh, good. Sheriff! I can't. Allison's hurt. Allison's in the cafeteria.
None of this is real. Do you see? They want to keep you in here so they're lying to you. It's green out there. There's green trees. There's blue skies. There's things flying in the air. Is no one listening to me? They're keeping us here. And this display is a lie.
Allison.
You think they want us to... No. Listen.
Look,
Listen to
it's
me.
like 3 times. I know it's hard.
I'm not crazy. Why are you treating me like
Of course not. Of course not.
Allison, I've known several patients who have had breakups.
I'm not having a breakdown.
You are bleeding, honey, and you need to come.
No. Just, I've been thinking about this a lot, okay? Please. Just know there's no room. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I want to go out!
There has to be something.
There isn't.
We could say she was distressed, or that she misspoke, or people misheard.
There were people there. They heard what they heard.
Well, maybe
We can bribe them, kill them.
No, goddammit. The pact says you can request a hearing if you feel you've been misheard.
Allison does not feel she was misheard.
Don't you want to at least look at the possibility?
Of course I do!
Don't you think I've gone over it again and again? There is nothing I can do! If you boil the pact down to one rule, it's do not say you want to go outside, or you will fucking go outside.
Did anyone else play a part in this? Steer her in this direction?
She talked to a fertility counselor on 17. Gloria Hildebrand.
What did she say?
She admits she put the bug in Allison's ear about us not being the kind they want having kids.
Who's they?
She doesn't know. She's just mad she and her husband couldn't have kids.
We also hauled up a guy from the marketplace, George Wilkins. He runs a computer repair stall. Allison gave him tech support on the holiday.
She went shopping yesterday. Thought maybe she'd come to see him.
But Wilkins said that Allison never came back. A judicial team searched his stall, but they didn't find anything.
Then why?
Allison feels things strongly. But not being able to have a baby. I think it was just too much.
Holston, you don't have to be here for the rest.
I'm the sheriff.
Sure you don't want to step aside?
I took an oath when I took the job.
I know, but everyone
What's
will...
the value of swearing an oath if you only stick to it when it's easy?
Two-day holiday except for essential. Open rooms up top for visitors. We expect this will attract a larger crowd than usual, as it's been a while. I'm so sorry.
So apart for these two days. Yeah.
Me too.
This is real screwed up. Yeah.
I didn't go all crazy.
You cut something out of your body with a knife.
Yeah, it hurt like hell.
I took the capsule back to Dr. Leonard.
Oh yeah, what do you say? It was in there to hold a spot, prevent infection, something like that, right? Doesn't matter. I have to tell you something. I need you to sit close. I want everybody to hear.
We're alone.
Please. Please.
You can share it. Oh, yeah.
First of all, I love you. That is the most important thing.
Is it?
I know you're angry. I would be too. If I could wind back the clock and not know what I know, I would. Oh, in a heartbeat. But what I found out, what they told us isn't true. Why we're here, what happened 140 years ago, why and who gets to have children. And that's not even the big thing.
So?
So?
You find out something like that, you bring it to me. To Mayor Johns. To Judicial. You let everyone in the silo know. What you don't do is say the words that get you sent out there to die.
That's the big thing I found out. I won't die out there. Listen, they have the ability to change what we see on the screens, in the cafeteria, throughout the silo, everywhere. They take an image and they alter it somehow. So what we see is not what's out there, it's what they want us to think is out there.
What's that? Right there.
Kristen.
And that. The last three people who cleaned.
Or maybe that's not what it is. What if it's just rocks and bushes?
I know what I'm seeing.
Not if it's just what the computer wants you to see?
Why would they do that?
To keep us in here.
Okay. If it's so wonderful outside, why would they not want us to go out?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm gonna find out. Sorry.
You keep saying that.
Okay. There's just one more thing I want you to think about, and then I think you should go get some sleep.
I'm going anywhere.
Why do people clean?
To get the dust and grime off the sensor so we can see.
No, why do they go through with it? Most people swear they're not gonna do it. When you arrested Brett, he said he'd have to put a bullet through his head and throw him down the stairs because he wasn't gonna clean. And then what did he do?
He cleaned.
I think people clean because they hope somehow that they can show people the truth that is a lie. When I get out there, if that's what it's really like, I won't clean. I'll wave goodbye because I would have made the biggest mistake of my life. But if I'm right, and it's green and lush and beautiful, pull out my wool and we'll start to clean. And you'll know. And then I'll walk over the hill. And I'll find out what's going on. And then I'll come back for you. Okay.
Wow, this is deep, Mr. Dan. This is deep. This is deep. I'm intrigued. I want answers. I'm very intrigued.
Alison Becker, you have been charged with and convicted of violating the cardinal law of our society. Any spoken request to leave the silo is granted, but it is irrevocable. Once uttered, it is determinative. You have been asked to clean and have been provided with materials to do so, but you cannot be forced into cleaning. Once outside the airlock, you are outside the law.
It's crazy.
We do not know why we are here. We do not know who built the silo. We do not know why everything outside the silo is as it is. We do not know when it will be safe to go outside. We only know that day is not today. Alison Becker, on behalf of the people of the silo, I hope that you will clean so that we will better see the world outside our sanctuary as it is, and thereby be reminded that here is safe and there is not. Have you any last words?
I love you.
Aww. Oh man, Mr. Dan. Oh shit. When you see it from their perspective. When is she dying? She's stumbling though, she's not. Wow. Really? So she died. That's crazy. We still didn't see it from her perspective, though. We only saw it from that perspective. Which makes me 2 years later. It makes me wonder if, like, it's actually legit or not. Like, the sign. The sign that is.
Something you should see. George Wilkins. He's the one that Allison went to help in the marketplace. We hauled him up and got transferred to mechanical last year.
Okay.
He's dead. Went over the rails somewhere around level 120.
Accident? Suicide?
No.
What does Hank say?
Yeah, he didn't say much. No one saw him go over.
That's the part you're not telling me.
There's an engineer down there that says it's murder. Where's the engineer?
I just couldn't make it.
It took us a day to walk down here. She could have cleared her schedule.
Something came up.
Meeting with us isn't optional, Hank. She says this guy was murdered. We need to speak to her.
What came up? The generator. It's been giving her fits. What does she do? Well, she pretty much keeps everyone in the silo alive.
That's rough. Yeah.
Doctor! What's her name? What? What's her name? Juliet! Juliet Nichols!
What happened between you and her? For 2 years you were dead inside. You met Julia Nichols.
Finally started listening, though.
To what?
To Allison. What she was trying to tell me. I'm not going to tell you what that was. All you need to know is I'm going to go find her.
You want to find her? She's right there. I'm sorry.
As much as I love you, you old bastard, I love Allison more. If that really is her out there, or not, either way, I'm done. I've got to know the truth.
Woo! Wow, so it leaded right up to it. And wow, okay. Man, okay. This is a wicked but very interesting show. What a way to start. What a way to kind of jump to the future to then jump to the past and then lead it up to that future point on why he's doing what he's doing. That's crazy. Um, that is something. I think I'm going to give it a perfect 10. Didn't really have any issues with it, to be honest. I mean, it was captivating, it was intriguing, and I was gripped from the beginning. In terms of wanting to know what happens, wanting to know more answers, and things like that. So, and they kept it very vague, but we didn't see her perspective. We just saw what they want you to see. That's it. So who's to say if what we're seeing is actually legit? Damn, and that's what it happened. Wow, the way they told the story was very impressive to me. I will say. Yeah. What's your rating on this today? I'm gonna give it a perfect 10 for this episode of it. I think that was a pretty damn way to start. I will damn good. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I did feel it moved slow. However, the characters are great and the timelines are great. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that 9 out of 10. I will agree it is a little slow. But I didn't mind that. Honestly, I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that, me personally. Yeah, I didn't mind that at all. Score. No, I'll stick with them too. I was trying to think of like maybe, honestly, there was a few things I did not expect from it. I didn't expect like how much, like her finding out, about things and stuff like that. I didn't expect all that so quickly. I mean, it got to that point fastly, and then her doing what she did was crazy. It was crazy as well. Excuse me. I didn't expect that either. I didn't even expect her to go outside. I didn't expect any of that. That was all like, whoa, okay. I didn't expect, not in the same episode. Shit, did not expect that at all. The best element of this so far is all the secrets that are hidden in the timeline shit. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. 100%. Yeah, so I didn't have any problems with it, so I'm going to give it a perfect 10. I might even go a 9.5. I'm between a 9.5 and a 10. That's really where I'm at. I wouldn't go any lower because honestly, there really wasn't anything I didn't like, per se. I could probably agree with you a little bit in terms of it's just a smidge slow, but not really an issue per se. It's a minor kink. But I mean, they surprised me on a lot of different things in terms of things happening that I did not expect to happen. So, yeah. Go live here. I might get a monster to wake me up. Well, actually, I might get a freaking ice cream. What that will surely wake me up. I'm very intrigued to see episode 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. 1 second. Alright. You ready, Mr. Dean? Monster, I have one right now. Keeping my ass here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, I got a bunch of orange ice cream sandwich thing, whatever you call them. I don't know what you call them, you know. They're not, I forget what the hell you call them. But you know what I mean. It's what is it? Orange ice cream sandwich. I think is that what you call it? On a stick or whatever. So I got a bunch of those. So those are good. Yeah. So I'm gonna quickly grab one because that also wakes me up. You know what I mean? And I haven't had one in a while either. So all right, episode 2. Let's get it. Let's get it.
We do not know why we are here. We do not know who built the silo.
Third time's a charm. And there it is. You're now free to make a baby.
Impregnate me. Now.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really think you're the kind of person they want having children?
I took it down because our reporting structure is there for a reason.
I read your post on how to retrieve deleted files. There's something on there. I just don't know how to get to it.
Why do we live underground? What actually happened out there?
None of this is real. They want to keep you in here so they're lying to you. I want to go out.
If you boil the pact down to one rule, it's do not say you want to go outside, or you will go outside.
George Wilkins
He's dead.
went over the rails somewhere around level 120. There's an engineer down there that says it's murder.
That's her! What's her name? Juliet Nichols!
If that really is her out there, either way, I'm done. I've got to know the truth.
Please, Sheriff.
I want to go out.
Oh shit. Oh man. You tell him.
Any spoken request to leave the silo is granted, but it is irrevocable. You have been asked to clean and have been provided with materials to do so, but you cannot be forced into cleaning. Once outside the airlock, you are outside the law. Have you any last words?
Sorry for all of us.
We do not know why we are here. We do not know who built the silo. We do not know why everything outside the silo is as it is.
Quick. We're gonna see his perspective now. Come on.
We do not know when it will be safe to go outside.
Oh shit.
We only know that day is not this day.
Oh shit. over, you know, but yeah. You got me on that one. God damn.
I can't believe they're sending the sheriff out to clean. You know, once he said it, he didn't have any choice. Why would the sheriff want to go out?
Shit. Alright, give me his perspective. Come on. Oh, come on. You can't. No. Oh.
Damn it, Alice. You were right.
Oh. Oh.
They have to see.
Beautiful as ever.
How much?
10?
You got 10 credits and you clean? They always clean. And it lasts 3 minutes before the poison gets them. That's the bet.
It's not even poison. That's damn right. So actually, though.
What's he doing?
Is anyone taking that helmet off before?
Hey.
Where's he going?
Maybe it's this way. Sheriff's dead. What happens now?
Fucking. He's a fucking liar!
Listen up! Everybody, calm down. Listen up. That is fucked up. No question. But it is no excuse for us to lose our shit. If anybody's gonna fight over a sheriff being sent out to clean, let them fight up top or in the midst. Here, in the down deep, it's none of our business. Our business is keeping the lights on. Yes. Keeping the generator running. Keeping the silo alive. Here in the down deep, we'll just get shit done. Okay? Okay? Okay!
Whoa.
We got a message from Karen's. We've been getting more alerts about people lining up at recycling, trying to get their hands on pipes. Hammers.
Yeah, people are boneheads.
People are scared.
Yeah, I'm gonna check in with everybody on the radio.
Do you want anything from the cafeteria?
Let's go home, Sam.
Oh, he really loved her. If you're wondering why.
Think I'm figuring it out, Mr. Dan. Think I know why they put that suit on you.
I'm a size medium, by the way.
Maybe 20 years ago. The Jensen baby's due next week. I used to be able to knock out 25 of these a year, one for every 10th kid. Now I'm lucky if I do 5. Drink.
Yeah.
Daylight today, I think we get the good stuff. It comes from before the rebellion. Maybe before everything.
Thank you.
To Holston Becker.
You decide who you're gonna pick for sure.
I'm not looking at him.
I'll help break in the next one. I'm going to retire.
When Jamal was retiring, he chose Holston to be sheriff. That was easy. If Holston had been retiring, I could have just followed his wishes. But now, Judicial will try and slip one of their people into the post. Holston didn't say anything to you? I've been looking through the mayor's ledgers. I'm up to 97. Births, deaths, how much water was used that year, how many computer cables was anyone sent out. So far, not a single instance of a mayor sending a sheriff out to clean.
You went out, but you didn't send it.
I didn't bring this up because I feel sorry for myself. I brought it up because I don't know what happened before these ledgers existed.
Before the rebellion?
Before whatever caused the rebellion.
You worry it was cleaning.
I worry about instability.
That's why we need a new sheriff as soon as possible.
This is the last one we got.
I need this.
No, you can't.
Brooks. Mr. Sims, I got this under control. Repeat their names.
Any idea when we're getting the sheriff? There's still a long line at our local recycling, and the deputy asked me to make sure we have enough ammunition.
What are you doing? What does it look like? It looks like you showed up in a bad mood. Now you're taking it out on that toaster.
No. Fixing it.
Oh, you've been coming in here since you were 13.
Here we go.
To fix shit so you don't have to deal with shit? Can you just let me work along, please? Does this have anything to do with what you said after the sheriff cleaned? Because Shirley came by last night. She said you stormed out, yelling. He lied.
Don't think I was yelling.
You know what? Coming in here, sitting in that chair, using my tools, that's a privilege. And the only way you get to stay here is by telling me what in hell's going on.
Okay, then I won't stay.
You didn't come here to mend a toaster. You came here to talk. I know that's hard for you. Okay, take your time. It's about George. It's been 3 months since he died. You saying he lied?
No, Holston lied.
You still think George was murdered?
Yeah, because he didn't kill himself, so.
How can you be so sure?
Because the last time I saw him, he really wanted to show me something. We were celebrating Cooper becoming my shadow. George was always paranoid because we weren't sanctioned, so we never came to these things. Computer guy!
They're making me get drunk.
Well, it looks like you're really putting up a fight.
Coop, why don't we get you some water and a chair? Cake? Hey, everyone knows about us. They don't give a shit. They're not gonna send us to the mines.
You'd be fine down there, tough girl. Well, something happened. Something big. I can't tell you here, but can I speak to you after?
Yeah, sure. I'm working till late.
Then I'll tell you your advice.
Okay.
Everybody! Where's Coop? Get Coop up here. This is all about him. Coop, I know you're freaking fucked out.
Gotta go.
Let's all give it up for Cooper! Come on!
When I got off work at midnight, I was exhausted. I was looking forward to seeing George. George?
has because he knows about that drive, or that device, whatever that was. So he knows information that he's not supposed to know.
Hey.
Well, you don't look too hungover.
I'm not. Just sad.
Why?
Didn't hear.
I just got up. Hear what?
Computer George went off the stairs last night. They're saying suicide. Did you know him well?
Look, Jules, I don't know what you want me to say. I really like the guy. And suicide is a crime against the silo.
I know.
If you have proof that he didn't jump, you'd be saving me a mountain of paperwork. But murder? By who? Why?
I don't know. I just know he didn't kill himself, Hank.
Okay, see, for it to be murder, you need more than that. You need motive, an opportunity.
Don't fucking patronize me, Hank.
No, I'm not patronizing you. It's just...
What?
I know you too. I figure you're down here, who cares? The thing is, if you were in a sanctioned relationship, this would be easier. Your partner has certain rights.
Yeah.
I'll run your concerns up top. I'll say it came from a coworker who you involved. See what the sheriff has to say. He's a good man. Nobody likes his suicide. That's her! What's her name? What? What's her name? Juliet! Juliet Nichols. The body was found here. There's ventilation unit. I'm thinking George must have fallen maybe 100 feet, give or take. No witnesses, so nothing much more I can give you.
You seem awfully tense.
I'm always tense, so.
I get it. Suicide is a serious crime.
No, it wasn't suicide.
So you said.
Yeah, he wasn't depressed. He wasn't giving anything away. There was no sudden elation that he finally made a decision that he...
We're all taught those signs so early, people get good at hiding them.
How'd you know?
George...
Everybody knows everybody down here. And George was a funny computer guy. Why do you think he was murdered? You have any enemies?
I just know he...
I told her for murder you need motive and opportunity.
Yeah, but I told you we have opportunity. He died at 3 a.m. No one's on the stairs then, right?
That's your order.
Or going to jump.
Go to dispatch, would you? See if there were any porters on the stairs when it happened.
Okay.
It's a nice watch. Is that a relic?
It's legal.
You said it was nice. Look, I'm sorry about your coworker. I'm gonna go look at his body again, check for any signs of a struggle.
Okay.
Hate to ask, but maybe there's something you'd see that I don't. But only if you're up to it.
No, yeah. Sure.
Looking for anything unusual. Abrasions that wouldn't be consistent with a fall. Evidence of a fight.
You ready?
Yep.
Some people cut their wrists in previous attempts. Then they decide to be sure. So they jump. Even after all these years, I haven't gotten used to the sight. You ever seen
Dead person, yeah. My brother when I was 12, my mother when I was 13. You know, you knew that.
Someone says murder, you look into them. Find out what reason they might have for
The
saying
reason is because he was murdered. That's why.
But you might not want to believe it's suicide given your history. That's something I can understand.
Anything new?
Not really. What they say at dispatch.
It's a quiet night for the boarders. Nobody up or down.
Judicial's on their way.
Okay.
Possible suicide and all. They want briefing.
You guys, ask around. See if there was anyone else on the stairs. You want something to eat?
No.
How long were you and George in a relationship? I won't tell anybody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why didn't you get sanctioned? Why not? Look, if we're gonna figure out what happened, you're gonna have to tell me the truth. You went to my deputy and said murder. You wanted help, right?
He didn't kill himself.
Okay. Gotta go meet with judicial. Juliet, the not knowing, it's gonna haunt you forever.
He left something for me.
What?
You being sheriff and me. Not being sheriff, I need you to promise me you're not going to rat me out to judicial.
Is it a relic? Because if it is, I'm gonna have to confiscate it.
No, he didn't leave me anything. Nothing to show you.
Who's to say where I found it? Sounds a big place. What is this?
I don't know.
Maybe it was his way of saying goodbye, giving me something.
He left this with it.
Where's the rest of it?
All it was with it.
Remember where you last saw this?
What I'm about to show you is more evil than any relic. Sharp Top knows about it, but he doesn't care.
I'm from up top. And I have no idea where we're going.
Our agreements still apply.
I hope you're not afraid of the dark.
Or tight spaces. Or heights.
did all this?
I don't know. I think it's from before the rebellion. Hey, careful.
What's down there?
You'll see.
Wow. It's very mysterious. I like it. Interesting. It just gets more and more interesting.
There were probably 100 work sites here at one time. Only these ones are left.
What is that?
Best guess is what's left of the machine that dug the silo. Here he goes. Digger comes down this far. There's no easy way to get it out, so the founders just walled it off. 30-foot cap of concrete. Digger must have looked like this for 100 years. Anything of value's been stripped a long time ago. First time I saw this place made me realize how little we know about the silo. Ready? Oh, it's better not to look down. You okay?
Oh my god. Oh! It just goes and goes and goes and goes. It's crazy. Insanity.
What is this place?
George, he put it all together. Last time I saw this thing was down here. It was in this box. These are why he wanted to keep us a secret. You know, if he ever got caught with them, he didn't want to be sucked in.
Are these all relics?
I don't know. We've seen this one before.
Maybe it's what he wanted you to see.
No idea what it is.
So George sold and traded relics.
Yeah, he was obsessed with it before time. You know, he'd come down here on his own and be looking for something.
Looking for what?
I don't know, he never told me. He just said that he'd know it if he saw it. That's odd. This plastic wire used to be wrapped around the spool. Wait, hold on.
What is that? You seen any of this before?
No.
You never mentioned this. Said what might be on it.
No.
I knew that device had to be hidden somewhere.
Instructions on how to recover deleted files.
There's handwriting on the back. That's not George's handwriting.
It's my wife's.
You think your wife knew George?
Allison did some IT work for him not long before she went out.
Well, why didn't you tell me that? Huh? If George and your... Did you talk to him?
Once.
Shit. You'd seen it before, hadn't you? That's why you checked his wrists. That's why you knew we were together? Is that why you're here? To see if I had anything to do with why your wife went out of
Came
clean?
down here to determine his cause of death.
Oh shit, you're wondering if George had anything to do with why your wife went out of clean?
And I'm gonna have to tell Judicial his death was an accident.
Well, why? Why would you do that? He was murdered.
By who?
I don't know by who. There's a reason why George hid this. Maybe it'll tell us what happened to him. I don't know why he hid a fucking hard drive.
This is a red level relic, making it a threat to order in the silo.
I don't care about the order in the silo. I want you to do your job.
Maintaining order in the silo is my job.
What about finding out the truth?
I've got to get this into the incinerator before anyone else finds it.
No.
That's enough.
Maybe if you'd listened to your wife, she'd still be alive right now.
To get to my office, I have to walk through the cafeteria. So now, I go to work before dawn, and I come home after dark just so I don't have to see her body on that hill. Allison asks questions, too. She was never afraid.
Then please.
I'll keep trying to find out what happened to George, but you have to stay quiet. And you have to keep your head down. Stop wearing that watch. It may be legal, but it draws attention. When I find something, I'll send word, a signal. I promise.
What kind of signal?
You'll know it when you see it.
Anything I can do while I wait?
I have to figure out what this is, and you need to trust me.
Move. You actually said if he'd listened to his wife, she'd still be alive. And you wonder why you never heard from him again. He could have told me this before.
He asked me to wait, so I waited.
And you got no word, no sign. Well, I'm sorry you didn't get the answers you were hoping for, but maybe you should take a day, maybe do something, take your mind off it.
Maybe I should keep my mind on it. I didn't show the sheriff everything. Bottom half of the note George left me.
You found what I was looking for. Why didn't you show this to the sheriff?
George told me that whatever he was looking for was more dangerous than any relic. He was afraid me even knowing about it could get me sent out.
What was he looking for? Jesus, this is getting dangerous.
Yeah. I'll fix this later.
No, you won't. No. Hey,
Damn, this is fucking.
try not to get yourself killed down there.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah.
I've got the judge's picks for sheriff. 4 mediocre candidates, just to shine a light on the one she really wants. Paul Billings.
I remember him. He was a deputy.
In the midst. He was a good guy till he abandoned us for judicial. He got married and he wanted better hours, to be honest. Paul Billings wouldn't be the worst.
I want someone who's not the worst. I keep thinking, any minute someone's going to come through that door and tell me there's an armed mob coming up the stairs. 140 years of peace is going to go down the drain. My next thought is I have to go talk to Holston about this.
Yeah, I think the same thing about 10 times a day.
I wish he said who should take the job.
He did. He left a note.
Why did you wait until now to tell me?
Because it's ridiculous, and if anything, it's a sign he wasn't quite there at the end.
Who'd he choose?
You might want to top off your drink. And my final act as sheriff, I, Holston Becker, nominate Juliet Nichols of Mechanical as my successor.
Juliet Nichols?
She's an engineer. Even she refuses, I asked that this badge, my personal property, be given to her, Holston Becker.
Why her?
Like I say, he wasn't in his right mind at the end.
I want to meet her.
Are you sure?
I said meet her, not give her the job.
I'll message you and have her sign up tomorrow.
No. I'll go to her.
Oh, yeah? 144 level?
I just send the sheriff out to clean. I need to walk the silo. The people need to see their mayor. You've got another rope.
Yeah.
What do you need it for?
To get where I'm going.
Okay, where's that?
Fast.
The past. What are you looking for?
What I'm looking for isn't nearly as important as what I found.
Mm-hmm.
You.
You idiot. Seriously, what are you looking for?
If I find it, I'll let you know.
Tell me. Tell me.
Okay. I think it's a door.
A door? What do you mean a door?
I saw it on an old drawing. It's at the end of a short tunnel.
What's behind it? How do you even know it's real?
I don't know, that's why I need to find it. It's somewhere down at the bottom.
At the bottom. There's water. There's water down there. Why would anyone put a door at the bottom?
I know that the water scares you.
Yeah, it scares me, George. Because you sink in water and you can't breathe. What if you fall off the rope? What if you can't get back up again? What if you...
Be careful.
Okay, maybe, if you're gonna go down there, I don't want to know about it until after. Okay?
Deal.
Okay.
That hits. Wow. starting to kind of grip into the characters. Starting to grip in. I think I'll set a 9.5 for episode 1. I think that's officially my rating for episode 1. Which is still a damn good rating. It was a little bit on the slow side. She's got some guts, man. I'll tell you what. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Wow. Alright, that episode, I can officially say I'm going to give it a 10. After kind of just thinking about episode 1, I'm at a 9.5. It's damn good. Episode 2, though, I'll get that a 10 because that gave a lot of more, like, oh shit, you know what I mean? It gives you a better understanding of what's kind of going on. And you even see the outside, which is crazy. Which I believe is the actual outside. And it was just, yeah, very creepy, very eerie. I like the flashbacks that were kind of giving answers to questions that you had. It made sense why he probably didn't go back to her properly. It's probably because he saw what she saw and then, decided to want to see for himself. And then, of course, then he found out that she was right. 100%. The crazy part is I think what they're doing is, because he took off the mask, you know what I mean, or he took off the helmet. I think, you know, when he was sitting there struggling and shit, and they said, you know, the poison fumes and everything like that is going to kill you. I think what it was they were feeding him poison fumes inside the mask, you know, and they don't do it right away, but you know, after you know, you know, it seems that they wait until after you clean the camera, essentially. But I think that's what they do, though. I think that's what they do. Is that they fill up, you know, they fill up the soup with poisonous to kill the person. So then it makes you think that it's the outside, you know, that kills you. And because at that point he took off the mask. Now, the difference now, you know, it could have been a mix of why he did that, but I think he did that to try to, you know, probably because he was figuring out, or maybe he was kind of, you know, when he was breathing, he was just like, nah, you know, trying to get it, you know, breathe the air or whatever like that, because I'm sure, you know, it's pretty. I'm pretty positive it's oxygen. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's going to actually kill you, especially if you got trees and shit, you know, grass and everything like that. The air is actually good to breathe, so that's probably why he did that. Now, I think at that point it was too late. You know what I mean? Because he had it on for long enough that it went into, you know, he breathed it in. You know what I mean? So it was killing him slowly. You know, and it didn't matter. You know, or by that point, even though he took it off, it didn't matter. It was too late, you know, because it got into his system. And I think that's what's happening, and that's just a guess. You know what I mean? But that would make sense because it's making you believe that the air is toxic, and so it makes you think that. You know what I mean? Because now we finally saw his perspective. You know, the sheriff's perspective. That she was right, you know, what she saw on the drive, that, you know, that the grass is growing and, you know, trees and plants and everything like that. And so actually it's fine, you know, and, but they don't want to show you that, so they, you know, so it's just like what she said. They want you to see what they want you to see. And it's not what actually is there. You know, so if they actually put it to what the camera actually sees, not what they want you to see, then you would see a totally different world. You know, and I think that's what's going on. So I think she's 100% right in terms of, you know, they are feeding lies to everybody to make you believe that the outside world is well, essentially, well, yeah, bad comparison, but in a way, it's kind of a good comparison because, of course, a bad show or a show that went to shit. Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know, bad comparison, but when you look at season 7, you know, everything was shit, right? Because of the, you know, what is it, the acid, right? Or the toxic, or the acid level, or whatever. I'm forgetting what it was. Yeah, because it was from the nuke that you know that went off, so it poisoned everything. You know what I mean? It killed everything in the proximity. It's kind of like that. You know what I mean? Because it killed everything. You know, everything was not. You know, nothing was alive. You know what I mean? Everything was dark and gray. You can't breathe the air and shit. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of the vibes, at least in that perspective, that it's given me. And that's the vibe, or that's the reality that they're showing you, but that's not actually what's there, which is interesting. You know what I mean? So I wonder, I bet you, if you take the damn helmet off before they do what they do, you know what I mean? I bet you'd be fine. I bet you $100 that you'd be fine. You'd be 100% fine. And that would actually exploit them because, you'd be sitting there breathing it, and then you'd be like, oh, no, the air's fine. And then everybody would be like, wait, I thought you were supposed to be killed. You know what I mean? And then that's, that's a, but of course, you need somebody to know that. That's the thing. That's the information you need to know, because if you don't know that information, you're not going to do that. You know what I mean? Until it's too late. And that will be the case every time. And she figured it out. He figured it out. Of course, that the world is actually good, or the outside is good, and it's not what they're showing. The only difference is they didn't get, or they didn't, they were poisoned before, before they were able to actually, take the helmet off. You know what I mean? And be free, essentially. I have a perfect 10 on that one. Kept my interest all the way through. Hell yeah. Well, that's a valid theory. This is a damn good start to this thing. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I pieced that together after the second episode. And that's how I was able to piece it together, because it's what makes the most sense. When we saw what he saw, which is that everything's alive and good, you know what I mean? Grass everywhere, and tree blooming, and flowers, and gorgeous as ever. That told you right there that, well, there's oxygen, so the air is fine. And then when he started, struggling to stand and shit like that, and not seeing everything clearly, then that's what brought me to that theory. Is like, oh no, they're poisoning him, 100%. Or poison air, or toxin air, or something that that they put in the suit. That clearly only one particular person knows. Maybe there might be a few. I don't. That part I'm not. It's hard to say how many know or don't know. You know what I mean? And clearly, they do very well at hiding it. You know what I mean? Because it just, nobody questions it. You know what I mean? Because they just think that the outside kills them. And I think, now maybe it's a button press, or maybe it goes off after a certain amount of minutes. You know what I mean, or something. But that's what I'm thinking. It has to be poisonous air, or something, or toxic fumes, or something, that it just fills up your suit. You know what I mean, or fills up your helmet. After they clean the camera, you know what I mean, and then they make it believable, and it makes everybody believe, oh yeah, it's the air that's killing everybody. It ain't. No, this is good though. I'll tell you what, this is good. Now, like I said, I put that together because of episode 2. Episode 2 gave me that theory. And that's why it gave me that theory, because you can't tell me, because that that would not make sense to me. If he took off his helmet and he still was struggling like that anyway, that would not make any sense to me. Especially if you got, green grass and trees and all that. That wouldn't make any sense. You know what I mean? That would not make no sense. Because it's like, well, then how the fuck is that alive then? You know what I mean? Like, what? That wouldn't make any sense. So that's the only thing that makes sense is that they are poisoning, the people that put on the suit. And then after X amount of minutes, then you're killed. Which is crazy. That's honestly crazy. That tells you how badly corrupt the regime is. That's what that tells you. It tells you how badly corrupt it is. Because they are willing to trick you and to make you believe that this reality, this specific place, is it. And the real world is not safe. The outside elements is not safe. And yeah, which is crazy. But I'm gonna give this episode a 10 out of 10. That was good. I'll agree with episode 1 being a 9.5. I'll knock it down to half a point. Because it was a little bit more slow, for sure. Not that that's a bad thing by any means, but I did feel like it kind of, a little dragged in some spots in terms of just, kind of just killing time, I guess. You know what I mean? Taking its sweet time to kind of just, kind of sit there, But other than that, I liked everything else. You know what I mean? You had a lot of other interesting things happening. Really? Like the way it starts off, the way it ends. You know what I mean, and all that, and it really just kind of leaves you on your feet, wanting to know more. But then episode 2, I give it a perfect 10. I'll agree with you on that one, Mr. Dan. As well as episode 2 goes even deeper into it. You know what I mean? I feel like you've gotten more answers to specific things on the device and everything like that. Because I had a feeling that was going to come up. You know what I mean? I was waiting for that to come up because I knew that was what they originally found. So it only made sense that they would find it. You know what I mean? And very convenient that he hid it down there. You know what I mean? And he had to follow a string just to pull it up. You know what I mean? Just to get to it. That's very, very, very secretive. I will say that was pretty impressive. You really had to know where that is and everything. Oh my god. Might have another ice cream too. but yeah, you know what I mean? It's this I had a feeling that was going to come up. It's the only thing that made sense. And I'm positive that he went through it, and maybe we might get more flashbacks, you know what I mean, or something like that might kind of answer him looking at it for himself. And that would make sense why he decided to, join her. You know what I mean? Go outside and join her. Because he probably saw the footage that she saw and everything like that, and then wanted to be like, all right, let's see if you're actually being truthful. You know what I mean? And then we get his line. You were right. And that lines up to him seeing what she saw 100%. So that definitely makes going further even more interesting because you're going to have a lot more conflict. You're going to have a lot more like interesting situations. You know, I mean, especially the way episode 2 ended. I mean, damn, she's freaking down there and shit. Like I don't like what's down there. You know what I mean? Like that's more questions that you know that now I want answers to. You know what I mean? You know, like what the hell's down there? You know what I mean? Now there's apparently a door down there too, and shit. So like, what the frick is down there? You know what I mean? I mean, now we know that the outside looks to be pretty normal. You know, but what the hell is down there? You know what I mean? Like, what questions are being hidden down there, and everything like that. What does that lead to? You know, and all that. God knows what. You know what I mean? Lots of crazier situations, for sure. Um, and just the deepness into it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. I actually agree with her with him being killed. Um, so, the coworker that got killed, what's his name? I do believe that he was murdered, 100%. I think part of the regime or something like that got a whiff of what he did, or you know what I mean, or what he knows, and killed him. You know, but made it look like a the F word. I'm not going to say it. You know, but you know, X himself. You know, because of what he knows, and I think that's kind of what happened, and that actually makes sense. That would actually make sense. He found out too much, and because he found out too much, yeah, get rid of him. Get rid of it. um, so yeah, it's good. I'm very curious what you guys think. Um, you know, let me know your thoughts, Mr. Dan. I don't know if you already went away or not. I don't know. But yeah, it's good. Ooh, it's good. 10 out of 10 for episode 2, 9.5 for episode 1. Very good. Let me know your guys' thoughts, ratings, all that good stuff. The playlist will be in the description for my reaction from beginning to end. Hopefully, no copyright issues. I see we don't have any, bars on the bottom, from what I can see, so that's a good thing. That means it's like, that means in terms of copyright issues, it might be very minimal, which is nice. At least from what it seems like, anyway. So that's a plus. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new for more fire content like this. Continuation of Silo. Playlist is in the description, of course. Social media, stay extra notified, polls, updates. 5 likes, that'd be awesome. Hit that like button. Would appreciate it very much. Shout out to Mr. Dan, he makes fire content, of course. And good stuff. So yeah, appreciate the new subs by the way. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm definitely curious on what you guys think and such like that. So yeah. I'm gonna decide whether or not I get some sleep or not. I'm trying to decide. Because I know I want to do some more content. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Alrighty. So yeah, hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys thought. Ratings, thoughts, reviews, all that good stuff. Let me know. That's my ratings. I'm into it. I'm 100% into this show. It is very, very good. I like it a lot. It's very, very intriguing and interesting, and lots of questions and answers that I would like to see get answered if they're able to. You know what I mean? So yeah. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Let me know what you guys thought. Sue me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Over to sign out. Peace. Have a good one, guys. Much success.